today we on... Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are on our first road trip in the $100, now $1,200, and rising, 2005 Mercury Sable. It is, engine-wise, it's running great. Transmission's feeling pretty good. It was a little iffy at first when we first started driving it, but it's feeling pretty good today. Suspension, it needs some work. It's pulling pretty bad to the left. We're able to keep it straight down the highway. We've been going 75 miles an hour now for the last 30-40 minutes, and it actually rides pretty well. We took it in this morning to get the new tires put on in the rear, so those are on, and it was supposed to get in alignment as well, but they wouldn't do it. They came back with a quote of like $1,800 for 4 new struts and sway bar links for the front. Obviously we weren't paying that, but I went ahead and let them tell me what it needed. Looking online, definitely don't need to pay that kind of money. So we're going to be doing some more research on that. Obviously we need to get that fixed to turn this into a real daily driver. We're just going to keep cruising here and see what happens. I have a feeling we're going to make it. What do you think? Yep. Sits right at about 2,600 RPMs at 75 miles an hour. Not bad. Cruise control works. The $25 Amazon Bluetooth radio is actually working awesome. So if you're needing a cheap Bluetooth radio, I would definitely recommend it. I'll put the link in the description for it. I wasn't quite sure how well it would work when I was doing the install because the wires were so small. There just really wasn't much there to work with. But it's definitely not top of the line, but it's working great for going down the highway to go see the family. Stay tuned. We got some more work to do on this car, including an interior detail because it's bad.
Nasty.
Yeah. The AC feels awesome. I don't think I've ever had AC this cold in a car ever. It helps that it's not real warm out today, but we almost don't even need it on. It's so cold. We're going to need to get to those suspension issues, especially in the rear, so that it doesn't tear up these junkyard tires too bad. The date on the tires, and they are stamped the 21st week of 2016. There's a little bit of dry rot running down the middle of them through inside the treads. Probably not a huge deal. We're just going to send it.
Just send it, baby.
We'll be back with you. Stay tuned.
Alright guys, I've been working on cleaning the Sable a little bit. Yeah, I've worked on the door and stuff. Cleaned down this door panel, it's looking pretty good. And I've gotten this floor panel and some of the trim. Working our way around here. Alright, and then I've been working here on the dash. You can see how there's a little bit of dirt left here. It's actually taken quite a bit to get all this dirt off of this car. Actually be surprised how dirty this car was. I don't know if you guys remember from the first video we done. We showed the interior just a little bit. I've been working out here roughly for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And a lot of this has came off. You can see the buttons here. You can actually see the white on this switch, which is great. And I found the other knob here for the AC, and I've cleaned up some of this face here on the dash, and it's actually looking very good. I'm going to keep up the work here, trying to clean some of the seats off. You can see here I've been working on this seat a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember how yellow it was. It was like kind of like this brown color. I have no idea what was on it, but I've been working on getting it out. And I'm going to go ahead and get back to cleaning here and keep doing what I was doing. Probably going to fast forward here, show the cleaning process some. I am using steam. Steam gets the dirt hot and helps me get a lot of this grime out of this vinyl.
feel like two fires, movement so graceful. Wildcat in the jungle with dangerous claws. Movement she anticipates, a sight is set on her prey. Like stars in the darkest night, crystallized, fascinating. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run, run, run away. Crystallize, 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 watching her prey. Crystallize, 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 fascinate.
She anticipates no chance if you become prey. Two stars in the darkest night, her crystallized fascinate. Her movements she feels, your heartbeat and animal fear. Her beauty is unreal, just be feet out of here.
If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run, run, run away. Crystallize, 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 watching her prey. Crystallize, 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 fascinate.
What do you know, we got more broken parts. Trying to dive into this front end alignment here a little bit. Basically the tie rod end broke there, so when you try to put that castle nut on, the whole dang thing just spins. So gonna have to order that. And the other thing over on this side, you might not be able to see it as well in the dark, but this tire clearly does not sit straight, and that is a control arm. Go ahead and flash that picture up here so you can see how bent that is. We have the new control arm in the garage, so that'll be going on here pretty quick. So we'll either do that in the next video or it will be done before the next video. Just wanted to provide a quick suspension update. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. A quick recap of everything that happened. We took the $100 car on its first road trip, about 100 miles each way, so we probably put a couple hundred miles on it, and it made it back home, so I'll call that a win. Kind of had to fight the steering wheel the whole way there and back, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. We're working on that. And then Zach had some time, jumped into some cleaning, and it is starting to look like a new car in there. I don't even recognize it anymore. So that's big. He painted the rims behind the hubcaps, so those look way better through the hubcaps. It looks a lot better.
We'll throw in a picture of that. I've got some pictures to show it.
Okay. The only other thing we've got to show in this video is the rear control arm on the right needs replaced. It's bent pretty bad. I'll throw that picture up again here. And then the tie rod on the front driver's side needs a little bit of adjustment. That tire's towed out a little ways, so that's probably part of the reason it's pulling left. And then the way that the rear control arm is kinked, that tire is pointed left as well. So we got a lot of things working against us. We've got the rear control arm in the garage, and we're gonna need to order a new tie rod end, so we'll get that coming. Anything else?
Other than that, we don't have. Pretty much that's the only thing that's working against us right now is the front tie rod end. It's free spinning on that bearing on the inside of it. Other than that, I spent a couple hours cleaning over 2 days. It was probably 5 hours total of cleaning all the gum. It looked like someone had took a 2 liter of orange soda and just poured it everywhere. I don't know what happened, but it was definitely a fight to get that clean. and a bunch of the grime that was built up on the steering wheel and the dash.
It was so bad.
It took quite a bit of hours. It probably, if this was taken somewhere, it'd probably be a $300 job for all that I've had to clean on it.
The only other thing that we've talked about is we need to look at the belt. It seems to be slipping. It's a little noisy when it starts. It doesn't always want to start right away.
It might be the tensioner.
It's not real happy, and it does squeak sometimes when it's running. So
let's say after it sits for a while, I'm guessing the belt gets loose
and a little bit.
And then when you first start it up, it's all heck breaking loose. But after she idles and warms up, I'm guessing the tensioner gets warm, settles, and it actually holds the belt where it should be, and it stops squealing. So I'm thinking we need to look at that tensioner, and that would probably solve our belt problem.
We'll dive into that here in one of these videos coming up. But for now, thank you so much for watching. We've renamed our channel to the Axle Brothers. Like us on Instagram and Snapchat at Axle Brothers on both of those platforms. And that's the new YouTube name, so that's how you can find us. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, like the video, and leave a comment. It really helps us out. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.